Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. So you might have noticed in the last 5 videos, every now and then there'd be a really muffled line of dialogue from the game. I don't really know why, but I've made a change to the INI file for other people's sound problems, so we'll see if it stops happening. Cora's den is located on the other side of the bridge.
That's him.
Okay, that was a surprise.
Those were Saren's men.
Perimeter clear.
So there are Saren's men on the Citadel, and they didn't even let that CSEC officer finish his investigation. Also, that fight went a lot better. I'll probably turn it on to hard soon. Oh, were there just 2 of them? Okay, fair enough.
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Should probably respect Ashley's wishes.
A million light years from where humanity began, and we walk into a bar filled with men drooling over half-naked women shaking their asses on a stage. I can't decide if that's funny or sad.
What? You don't think they're here because of the food?
You can keep the Presidium. This is where the action is.
I see why this place is so popular. It's got quite the, view.
Hey, Lieutenant, put your tongue back in your mouth before you trip on it.
Not really my kind of place, but there sure are some spectacular views here.
A lot of traffic here. How fast do you think those cars are going? You think it's expensive to live here?
What, in right here?
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
I'm looking for a CSEC officer, a Turian named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
This guy thinks he's a big deal and he's not. He's just some drunkard. He has my information. He's going to give it to me, and I'm not going to play his game.
Just tell me where Garrus is before this gets ugly.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Yeah, he probably did.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
Should we investigate this? I don't really believe anything this guy has to say. And it probably was the Turian's fault if Anderson was a Spectre and got kicked out. But Captain Anderson's good to me. He's a good man. I like him. I'm not going to listen to this gossip. He might have some truth on CSEC, though.
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that? Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
Yeah, I'd have shot you in the face for that.
You got off easy, if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for CSEC isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody. Investigations, inquiries, rules, regulations. Every day I plow through enough red tape to choke a rhino. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right and wrong. You soldiers got it easy.
This guy's pathetic.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the Executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
Oh, screw that
I'm out
guy.
of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
If we get the chance to get this guy shot, we probably will. He's a disgrace to humanity.
Not now. I'm watching the show. Go away. I'm not interested in talking.
Oh, he's got a name. Must be important at some point.
Never been a real fan of crowds.
I got business here, but not with you.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
I think Ashley would appreciate that. So did I learn where Garrus was? Oh yeah, we did. Med clinic in the upper wards.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
What did that other Krogan want? Rex?
Personal matter.
Not real chatty, is he?
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
Well, I'm guessing more stuff goes down here at some point.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably right. Still, I'd like to hear what the captain has to say about all this. You can keep the Presidium. This is where the action is.
Yeah, I've got to say, I'm not really sure I believe everything Harkin says either. There must be a way to get here that's not rapid. I wonder what's upstairs. Don't know. Upper wards, maybe.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
So I think we've got all humans at the moment. But clearly the different races need different armors, which is interesting.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Oh, sounds still muffled.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Yes, all right then. Good time. Hello there. Welcome to Moorland.
Goodbye.
Yes,
Wait,
all right.
Sorry,
Hello
I'm making
there.
a mess of
Welcome
this.
to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Ah, so he's an armor shop. Oh no, he's an everything shop. Oh, and we can get Krogan armor here as well. Ah, so... Right. Let's, I've avoided doing our inventory so far. So I guess we'll do it now. We want highest accuracy rating and they're all 1. Okay, you've already got the best assault rifle. And you got the most accurate pistol, shotgun. And the most accurate pistol. And the most accurate sniper rifle. And the most shields on your armor. Okay, so far everything has been great. Huh. Let's go. Does that affect everyone? It looks like that affects everyone, so we'll go for that because it's less circumstantial, I think. Okay, so all the ammos can go in all the guns by the looks of it. In that case, I'll take this off here. Put it on my sniper rifle. Health regen is probably a good thing to go for, I'd have said. Now, are these any better than your weapons? What's 150? I can't do the maths. That's probably better, I'd have said. I think we'll stick with the accuracy. I don't know what this means, really. I think the one we've got is probably better. Alright, so we can sell everything that's not equipped.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be
I might want to hang on to the heavy armor because I don't have the ability, so that might be good, I don't know. The other two need armor upgrades.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want...
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be...
Okay, so level 1 stuff is basically worth nothing.
Is that really... Wow! It's you! You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
Who? There weren't any survivors. Just that one coward.
They say a lot of things. I was too busy killing them to count.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
This is weird. I mean, this guy seems a bit simple. Maybe he actually just does want an autograph.
Here you go.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again!
A lot of traffic here. How fast do you think those cars are going?
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharaohs? Noveria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
The corporate capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. Very snowy. I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their own private suppliers.
See, muffled.
I'd like to know more about Pharos.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent. I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet for some time. Well, I'm sure he's fine.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Whew. Well, it might be pleasing, but I'm not going to be buying it, I don't think. Still accuracy rating 1. Oh, I wish I had that. Wish I had that money.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This was the place. Now, are you gonna give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry, man. I can't help.
But, what do you...
Can't help you.
Oh, you give him his money back. Let me get involved. I want to get involved with this. I can't shoot him. Oh, that's a bummer. I wish I could get involved with that.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard! I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You've got to have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I read about the siege of Torfin, sending your men to their deaths, shooting slavers as they tried to surrender. I need someone who isn't afraid to get their hands dirty. Someone who'll do what needs to be done. That's you.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Yeah, she could always send me a bit of information that she gets that I don't have, so we'll work with her.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Yeah, cars are going pretty fast, whoever mentioned that.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
This isn't a station. It's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
So that's how gravity works.
No wonder the Council treats us like outsiders. We'd be just another drop in a bucket they already can't carry.
They must figure us for one more gang of F&Gs looking for a handout.
I doubt it's personal. It's gotta be a balancing act, like every other government.
All right, secure the chatter. We're all FNGs here, but we don't need to make it obvious.
Aye, aye, Commander.
What's an FNG
I
then?
think it's expensive to live here.
Have we done a lap? Don't know. Ah, this is where we need to go.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear!
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go!
Ah!
Finally, some action.
Well, that didn't seem too hard. What's grenade? Reload, grenade.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
Yeah, no problem, I guess.
Glad I could help.
Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay, thanks to you, all of you.
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Then what?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren? Or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Okay, so CSEC is just at the whim of the organised criminals as well. That's really reassuring. Already got a soldier. Got all combat strength at the moment. Oh, I see how it works. Let's take Garrus, because he knows the situation. And Ashley seems to be more on my wavelength than Caden, so we'll take her at the moment. Mind you, maybe I don't have any lockpickers now. That's probably a bad strategy, actually. How do I change my party? Ah. Okay, well, I've made the voice worse, if anything, I think. Yeah, this must be level-based. So I need to quit the game, put it back to how it was, and should find out how to change my party. Oh, you've got decryption. Oh, well, that's all I needed anyway. Well, I think this is a good point to leave it. Unless you got more to say.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Fist's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
I'm just glad you weren't hurt.
Me too. Now, was there anything you needed?
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Whoa. You've got some of the best of all, but, well, the best we've seen so far, level 8. There's no way I'm going to be able to buy that. I think the first aid armor is probably the best one for me to go for. In fact, John Shepard should probably have had that, but it's done now. Alright, well, I'm going to leave the video here. We'll check out our new codex, and I hope you come back for another episode of Mass Effect where hopefully I'll find out finally how to fix this muffled sound every now and again.
The Elcor are a citadel. The Krogan evolved in a hostile and vicious environment. Until the invention of gunpowder weapons, eaten by predators was still the #1 cause of Krogan fatalities. Afterwards, it was death by gunshot. When the Solarians discovered them, the Krogan were a brutal, primitive species, struggling to survive a self-inflicted nuclear winter. The Solarians culturally uplifted them, teaching them to use and build modern technology, so they could serve as soldiers in the Rachni War. Liberated from the harsh conditions of their homeworld, the quick-breeding Krogan experienced an unprecedented population explosion. They began to colonize nearby worlds. Even though these worlds were already inhabited, the Krogan rebellions lasted nearly a century, only ending when the Turians unleashed the Genophage, a Solarian-developed bioweapon that crushed all Krogan resistance. The Genophage makes only 1 in 1,000 pregnancies viable, and today the Krogan are a slowly dying breed. Understandably, the Krogan harbor a grudge against all other species, especially the Turians.
So the Krogans are pretty much a poster child for everything that is wrong with the Council, with the Solarians and with the Turians. I feel pretty bad for these Krogans. I think we should probably make allies with them. I think they probably show the Council up for what they really are.
Driven from their home system by the Geth nearly 3 centuries ago, most Quarians now live aboard the Migrant Fleet, a flotilla of 50,000 vessels ranging in size from passenger shuttles to mobile space stations. Home to 17 million Quarians, the flotilla understandably has scarce resources. Because of this, each Quarian must go on a rite of passage known as the Pilgrimage when they come of age. They leave the fleet and only return once they have found something of value they can bring back to their people. Other species tend to look down on the Quarians for creating the Geth and for the negative impact their fleet has when it enters a system. This has led to many myths and rumors about the Quarians, including the belief that underneath their clothes and breathing masks, they are actually cybernetic creatures, a combination of organic and synthetic parts. The Elcor are a citadel species native to the high ground. Pharos is a habitable world in the Attican Beta Cluster. 2/3 of the habitable surface is covered with the ruins of a crumbling Prothean megatropolis. In the millennia since the Prothean extinction, the ruins have been repeatedly picked over by looters many times. Pharos was considered a poor prospect for colonization, as little open ground remains for agriculture. The only sizable freshwater sources are the poles, which are tapped by the decaying Prothean aqueduct systems. The dead cities, while in good condition considering their antiquity, are of uncertain stability. Ground level is congested by a dozen meters of fallen debris, and the air is fouled by dust. In 2178, the Human Exogeny Corporation announced its intention to place a permanent colony on Pharos to thoroughly explore the ruins. The pioneer settlement was placed on the upper levels of several intact skyscrapers, using the surviving Prothean aqueducts and rooftop hydroponic gardens to support the population. Noveria is a cool, rocky world with most of its hydrosphere locked up in massive glaciers. A privately chartered colony world, the planet is owned by the Noveria Development Corporation Holding Company. The NDC is funded by investment capital from 24 high-technology development firms and administrated by an executive board representing their interests. The investors built remote hot labs in isolated locations across Noveria's surface. These facilities are used for research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere, as Noveria is technically not part of Citadel space and therefore exempt from Council law. By special arrangement, Citadel's special tactics and reconnaissance agents have been granted extraterritorial privileges, but it remains to be seen how committed the Executive Board is to that principle. Given its unique situation, it is understandable that Noveria is often implicated in all manner of wild conspiracy theories.